Hey folks, this is your Living Classroom Program Coordinator, Caroline Chan. I'm over at Almond today. We're looking at the kindergarten and TK garden beds, and we have our amazing garden manager, Suzanne Casso here. She's going to give you a little tour of your gardens.
Oh, friends, we've got lots going on here. So this is your parsley. So parsley, you'll recognize the leaves down here, but it is getting ready to flower. And then my friends the bees will visit the flowers and will develop into seeds and scatter all over and make new parsley. So when it gets to this point here, we don't eat this part of the plant. Obviously we like to eat the leaves of the parsley. And it's about finished with its growing session here. Next to the parsley, we have got some broccoli. This doesn't look like broccoli though, does it? We've got a little bit of broccoli here. You come in closely, and I want to show you what's happening with our broccoli. So this is a broccoli head that you're used to seeing, and we've always said that you eat the flower part of the broccoli. Well, this is a good example of what we're talking about. This portion here, which looks like broccoli to you, gets bigger and bigger, and it starts spreading apart, and it then starts looking more like this. Now these might start looking a little bit more like flower buds to you, so this is making a little bit more sense. They get longer and they get spikier, and here's a good example over here of it also transforming. You can kind of see how it's getting more and more like a flower ready to open up, and eventually it opens up to the flowers. Once the flowers get pollinated, they again start turning into seed pods, and you can see we've got some seed pods here that are forming, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's what our broccoli is doing, and eventually you can see there's some really big seed pods here. This is all full of broccoli seeds. The plant is making more broccoli. So you can really go back now and see you are indeed eating the flower part of a broccoli plant. We also have some things in the garden that are ready to harvest. We've got some nice onions over here that we are ready to pull out. So we're going to give those a good yank. You can see this flower, this onion is ready to flower too, which is also going through its change. But we don't eat the flowers of the onion, we eat the bulb portion, which is underground. So if we give it a full yank here, you can see it's starting to look a lot like an onion. This is a nice red onion. We've got another one that's next to it here. We'll pull it out, see what we can see, if I can get it out. Might not be able to get it out. Nope, can't get it out today. Nope. All right, we'll just get the one onion today. I'll have to come back with a shovel and get the next one. And the next bed over here, this that I just danced around is arugula, and it has gone to seed here. And you can see the little seed pods in here. You can kind of hear them wiggling around, so there are seeds that are inside these little pods. So it's ready to go, and we can harvest that and use the seeds for next year to plant more arugula. Next to that, we have celery that is going to seed, and you can see the flowers up here. So that celery plant is finished. Next to that over here is a nice celery plant. You can see the stem here of the celery. This is a perfect example. Looks delicious. Perfect. This one is ready to harvest. Up here we have either cauliflower or broccoli that's gone to seed, and hiding kind of underneath it here we have some carrots. So I was going to pull one out, see if we can see a carrot here. Perfect. You can see we eat the root part of the carrot. Well, my bunny likes to eat this part of the carrot. Actually, my bunny likes to eat all parts of the carrot. So friends, that's our tour of the garden. We've got a lot of work that I've got to do over here. Most of our plants are finished for the season, and it's time for us to pull them out. So that's what we'll be doing today, is we'll be doing the harvesting. So see you later, friends.